It's your boy, Hennythemoor, reporting live from the liquor store, man. And we right back in here like we ain't never, ever left. Yeah, we back in the liquor store, man. So, hey, real quick, this ain't going to be a super long show at all, but we will be discussing a little bit more about Eric Kendricks in depth. So, we'll talk about Eric Kendricks, how he fared last year. We'll see if we can find some contract details and everything else in between, man. So this won't be a very long show at all. We're just going to talk about some statistics, how he graded out. But y'all know the usual rules and regulations when y'all tap into the liquor store, man. Y'all know the first and foremost to hit that like button when you tap in with your independent content creators, man. The more likes that we get on these videos, the more that this algorithm will work in our favor, man. So if you want the liquor store to do great, you want us to flourish, you want us to strive, and all those other good words and good things in between, hit that like button, man. Hey, and first and foremost, shout out to everybody that's already in the liquor store rocking with your boy, man. I see my boy Desmond Ironman in the building. Salute to you, a.k.a. Tony Stark. Sin City Cowboy in the building. Danielle Barreri Sports Highlights in the building. What's up with you, man? Thank you for tapping in and rocking out with your boy. Also, man, after y'all hit that like button, right? After y'all hit that like button, the next thing I need y'all to do is hit the share button. But first and foremost, man, sharing is caring. Your mama, your auntie, your grandma, your big sister, your big cousin. Somebody told you at one point that sharing is caring. So share the content just for that reason alone. But we also believe in manifestation inside the liquor store, man. We are trying to manifest that 6th championship for the Dallas Cowboys in 2024. I don't care. I ain't trying to live through no rebuild. I seen the Quincy Carter days. I seen the I seen the Chad Hutchinson days. I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go through a rebuild. I don't think that Jerry Jones didn't really want to either. So let's pray that the Dallas Cowboys can get number 6 this year, and they need all the help they can get, man. They need some lucky bounces. They need the players to overcome some bad coaching. We need everything to go in our favor, man. So to help send positivity in the way of the Dallas Cowboys, man, share the content 6 times and drop 6 emojis, just like my boy John Cofield did, man. He dropped the 6 championship trophies. My boy Dro Nose said it's a rebuild year. I hope not. It feel like it. I ain't gonna hold you. It feel like it, but I'm gonna pray the opposite prayer, man. I'm gonna pray the opposite prayer. But look, hopefully the Kendrick signing is a sign that they're gonna start trying and get some stuff done. It don't look too good right now still. Like I told y'all on the last show, like this doesn't move me. I'm not head over heels excited about getting Eric Kendricks, but I do hope and pray the Dallas Cowboys try to get something done. Yo, Hector, what's up with you, man? He says, salute, keep up the great work, and as always, stay blessed. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for that, my brother. So, yeah, man, make sure y'all hit that share button. And listen, when you share the content, it does not have to be to nobody that you like. You ain't got to like them. It could be that one cousin that got to clap the whole time that you leave the room because they a kleptomaniac. You don't trust them at all. They always stealing something. They got on your Jordans right now from 10th grade. Like they still got your Jordan. They still got your bomber jacket. No, they ain't klepto. You ain't gotta like them. Just share the content with them. This could be that one ex that got on your nerves. Right? Talk too much and the heifer had bed bugs. You can share the content to them. It doesn't matter where you share the content to. Just share the content 6 times to help support the liquor store, man. Also, after you hit that like, after you hit that share, I need y'all to slap the shit out of whoever you want. It could be one of 105.3 folks. It could be an Eagles fan. It could be a Commanders fan, a Giants fan. It do not matter. Don't matter at all. But if you slap the shit out of one of them, I will be able to give you half off on all the merchandise inside the liquor store. And we got exactly what you need to succeed over here, man. We got Calvaritas, we got gin, we got hen, and everything else under the sun that can make you sin. So tap in with your boy, Hennythemoor, and come get drunk in the liquor store. The Quincy, he flipped. It's on the news everywhere. He signed with the 49ers at first, Then he changed his mind and told the Dallas Cowboys he was coming. Adam Schefter has already reported it. So Eric Kendricks is a Dallas Cowboy. Eric Kendricks is a Dallas Cowboy. It's already been confirmed. I'm not sure what witchcraft or voodoo or threat that was made to make him come to Dallas instead of coming to the 49ers. But hey, I'll take it at this point. I will take it at this point. Also, and listen, I'm telling y'all know I usually send people to games and shit throughout the course of the season. You know, I sent folks to the Dallas Cowboys versus Philadelphia Eagles game last year. I also sent somebody to the Dallas Cowboys, Jimmy Johnson, Ring of Honor enshrinement game when we played the Lions. I'm not doing that this year. Not until the Dallas Cowboys do something to make me feel good. I cannot keep supporting them. So as of today, this is going to be the last raffle that we're holding in the liquor store for now. So if you want an opportunity to win a Dallas Cowboy jersey of your choice, it can be a throwback. It can be Emmitt Smith, Michael Irvin. It can be Troy Aikman. You know, it can be Charles Haley. Don't matter. It can even be the new booty. It could be the kid we drafted in the first round. If we get Keon Coleman, you can get Keon Coleman jersey. We get Brian Thomas, you can get Brian Thomas jersey. He said, I'm going to hold another raffle after this weekend. Man, I hope so. I hope the Dallas Cowboys do so well in this shit that they make me happy. But you know, until they do right by us, until they show us the fans, until they show us the fans that they care and are trying to win, you know, we cannot be frivolously just throwing our money to these folks. They don't like us like that. Right? But until then, this will be the last raffle in the liquor store. But I will be giving out a jersey of the winner's choice. You always can hit $sign Hennythemoor. This is the Cash App. It's $5 an entry. Hold on, I'll put it in the chat box. For raffle entries, booyah. There it goes. And let me pin this to the top. All right, y'all, I'm back. I had some technical difficulties, but I am back in the liquor store now. We are back in the liquor store, man. They try to take us out the game, but we is here. We is back. We are in full effect in the liquor store, man. He said the beat crazy, hey, man. But yeah, y'all don't stress, y'all don't trip. We are back in the liquor store, man. We are back. But yeah, man, I went ahead and I put it in the chat box. If you want to hit the Cash App to join the raffle, and let's go ahead and talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the Dallas Cowboys getting Eric Kendricks. And remember, I said this myself. I am not head over heels excited about this move because I think the Dallas Cowboys got a lot more work to do. Right, they got a whole lot more work to do before we can say they're contenders or anything like that, man. But you know, this is something. This is a step in the right direction for the most part. So let's go ahead and get this pulled up. We're going to talk about the actual signing and everything else. Hold on. So let me share X. And we'll just go here to Eric Kendricks. Let's see if we got any contract details. Because I know it's a 1 year. Yeah. Folks, hey, if anybody calling me, I am live and I'm using my phone to go live. Hold on. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Hold on. All right. I'm back. He said it's a shut up signing here. Man, it might be. Am I frozen or am I moving on the screen? Nah, you good, landlord. He said they going to wait till August to sign Dak Prescott. I hope not. That would be awful. If you don't clear a salary cap, if you don't go out of here $40 million worth of salary cap, you know, you wait till August, sit on your damn hands. You know, say, I don't know, you went back live. Don't trip, man. Don't trip. And listen, most folks don't realize I'm using this phone to go live anyway. You know, my I ain't gonna hold you. Like, my setup at the crib is all the way effed up right now. You know, I'm doing shows off my phone in front of my computer so I can still run my drops and stuff. It's some old bullshit what I got going on right now. I ain't gonna hold you. It's a monstrosity. It's all the way messed up. But, you know, he said small but frozen. Okay, I'm here though. I'm moving. I see myself moving. He went and got his guy. But yeah, let's take a look at this shit right here, man. All right, so they did sign him, but I'm trying to find the actual contract. Just so everybody, I know, listen, I said the same thing when I first seen the shit. They're like, I like, man, the 49ers signed that, man. What you talking about? The 49ers signed that, man. He ain't coming no dang Dallas. And Lord behold, he flipped. I don't have that. Listen, I'm still looking. I don't see the exact contract details anywhere. But he will be here for at least this season. He signed a 1-year deal. 32 years old. Just turned 32 in February of this year. So he's a Dallas Cowboy. My boy said, rumor has it that Zim paid him out of pocket. Hey, you out of pocket for that statement, but that's funny as hell. Hey, Zim ain't trying to go outside, man. Yeah, and that's the thing though. Like, you need a linebacking core. The same way that you need a running back core, you need a linebacking core. So you did go out there, right? You did go out there and get Eric Kendricks, but you still have questions about DeMarvion Overshown, who has not played a snap of football for you yet. You still got questions about if Damone Clark is the long-term answer at the other linebacking position. You got major questions about Leighton Vander Esch, right? You don't even know he gonna play. Oh, so yeah, you got a bunch of questions going on right now at the linebacking room. He said Jay Tuck said Zim hit him on the cash out. Yeah, he probably hit him with like little $500K, sweetening the deal, reminding him ain't no state taxes in Dallas. Man. You can come out there, you can keep most of that. So that man right there happy. He said LVE retired. I don't doubt it. Is it official yet? Because I want to know. But yeah, man, we are signing him. I'm happy. Listen, I'm happy we did something. Right? That's what I can say about that. We did something, and it is what it is. We did make a move. But let's talk about what he actually did. You know, I'm a numbers guy. I love talking numbers. So let's talk about what he actually did last season and what his production was like and what he contributed and how he graded out and all those other things, right? So Kendricks get the green dot. I mean, he has no choice because you had a safety using your green dot last year. Like last year, J-Ron Curse was your green dot guy. So you had no choice but to give the green dot to a linebacker this time around. You had no choice but to give the green dot to a linebacker. I mean, it made all the sense in the world, right? So let's start with his overall production at face value. Remember, never strictly take the PFF grades, at face value. There are things that they grade on that I don't agree with. There are things that they do I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying, man? Shit. You just can't look at this and say, he's great at this and that. And nah, that's not how that works. You gotta still add the film to it and everything else. But if you take a look at his overall grade, he graded out good, didn't he? Again, don't just use this as the end all be all. But he had an overall grade of a 72.3. If I'm not mistaken, that's better than any linebacker that you had last year. Matter of fact, let me pull up Marquise Bell and compare that. Hold on, I think it's Marquise. So let's see how Marquise Bell graded out. Okay, so he actually graded out as a 79. Okay. But I know damn well that 73 grade he got is that 72 grade he got is higher than Damone Clark. I think Damone Clark shit was in the 60s. Yeah, I think Damone Clark shit was in the 60s, man. I mean, he's better than Bell because he's an actual linebacker. He is an actual linebacker with actual linebacker size and actual linebacker abilities. Marquise Bell was a strong safety that played linebacker for us because we were too cheap to actually go out and get real linebackers. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, if you compare the size, right? Let's just compare the size of where Eric Kendricks is listed and where Marquise Bell is listed. So they got Eric Kendricks listed as 227 at this one. They got him listed at 232 at this other one. Marquise Bell is listed at like 207 pounds, dog. That man got damn near 30 pounds on Marquise Bell. I mean, hey, I don't even think it's a surprise. Like Marquise Bell, I think Marquise Bell would be a great strong safety if we played him as strong safety. He said, I'm watching film now. They used him wrong. He was in coverage way too much. Zim won't do that. I hope Zim don't do that. And hey, you know what? Landlord, you know why I believe you? Because the grade match up. This man had a coverage grade of 62.1. And let's take a look at coverage snaps while we're at it, right? That man had 465 coverage snaps. That man out there guarding like a damn corner. He out there guarding like a safety against the pass. He out there guarding shit like a safety. He in coverage 465 times. That man in coverage 465 times, man. And see, that's why you like the marry the numbers with the film. Because landlord said, hey, man, they were using them in coverage too much. And the numbers and the grade also agree with landlord, right? Like the numbers and everything agree with landlord in the film work. So that's why you like to marry them up. Because, hey, sometimes the numbers say he's a great player and the film says hell no. Sometimes the numbers say he isn't that good, and you see the film, and it's like, nah, he doing his thing. This and this happened. That's what his problem was. So yeah, you should always, when you have it available, marry the numbers with the film. Said we were using safeties like linebackers, and the Chargers were using linebackers like a safety. Ain't that some shit, right? Anthony Hughes in the building, man. What's up with you? They were tapping in and showing love. And hey, we got 88 people inside the liquor store, man. We got 88 folks inside the liquor store. 93 actually right now. So hey, all y'all hit that like button on the way in. Hit that share button on the way in. Slap the dog shit out of an Eagles fan on the way in. And also, man, if you want to enter the last of the Mohegans, because this will be the last raffle, you can hit the Cash App or the Super Chat, man. You can hit the Cash App or the Super Chat for raffle entries. $5 a pop, and I will be giving away a jersey at the end of the raffle. So salute to y'all, and let's get it. He said, Danny Savage, what's round? What's going on? Oh, y'all need to trade back. And you talk about trading back. It's like Patrick Queen before Roquan Smith was terrible. Now everybody wanted him. Context matters. Yeah, because remember, Patrick Queen was not the middle linebacker. Patrick Queen was a heat-seeking missile, and Roquan Smith was a true middle linebacker. You know, he handled the middle of the defense. He handled the green dot. He handled all of that, and all the boy had to do was go around, be a heat-seeking missile, get to the quarterback, get to the running back, play with speed and intensity, and that played to his skill set, man. You know, when Patrick Queen didn't have a Roquan Smith or a true middle linebacker, he struggled. When he was actually allowed to play in his role, he was a good player. And you know, that context does matter, but it also means that you should never, ever, ever get Patrick Queen without having a real middle linebacker. He hasn't shown you that he can be successful without one. He hasn't shown you he can be successful without one. So yeah. So that's also another added layer. So yeah, man, we're looking at Eric Kendricks right now. Graded out as a 72.3. 73.6 as a run defender. 82.5 as a pass rusher. He did have 3.5 sacks on the season, meaning that they aren't lying about that. He did get some sacks. He did have 7 tackles for loss. Only issue was coverage, and the man is 32. What did you expect? Another thing that you can lay your hat on when it comes to Eric Kendricks, he only had 7 missed tackles, and he had over 100 on the season. That's a great rate. He only missed 7. Had 39 stops, meaning he won 39 times. Right? You don't know what a stop is. Right? For like context. If it's 3rd and 5 and you're in coverage, they throw the ball and you tackle them short of the line of game, right? Or you force an incompletion, that's a stop. If you're in the run game and they're trying to run the ball, and you get a tackle at the line of scrimmage, or if it's 3rd and 2 and you stop them for only a 1-yard gain, that's a stop. That means the defense won against the offense, so it's considered a stop. He did that. So he did something along those lines 39 times last year. He said Broadus on the draft said they should trade back and pick up a pick in the late 90s. I'm not opposed to it, but it also depends on how far back I'm trading back. Because I also don't want to trade out of the first round either. Because I think there's a lot of good value there. It also depends on who's on the board. Right? It depends on who's on the board. If one of the players that we got a top 10 grade on falls to pick 24, I can't trade back. I got a top 10 grade on you. I can't trade back, man. I can't risk you going anywhere else at that point. If Brian Thomas is there, I can't trade back. He's too good. I can't trade back. If the best tackle in the draft is there, you think this dude is the best tackle, and it doesn't really matter who you think the best tackle is. If Alt somehow falls to the 24 and you got Alt as the best tackle, I can't trade back at that point. I need him. or if you think that Jordan Morgan is the best tackle, or if you think the best center is on the board still, you can't trade back at that point. It really just depends on who's on the board. It's easy to say trade back until you get to pick 24 and there's multiple guys that you love there at pick 24. You know what I mean? It's easy to say trade back until there's a vet sitting right there with the keys in the ignition. So, hey, I'm down to trade back as long as there's nobody I really want there. But if I think there's somebody that can change my team off the jump, I'm down for it. It said 28 to 32, we need picks. And listen, if there's nobody there that I love, I'm down for it. But if something crazy happens, and there's one of the best players in the draft there at 24, I'm taking them. Because remember, there's no guarantee that me trading back, those guys are going to pan out. Because nobody that we drafted last year did a damn thing for us. Miley Smith ain't do nothing for us. Oh boy, the 50-year-old tight end we drafted didn't do nothing for us. Namori Overshawn, I think he would have been good, but he got hurt. Junior Fihoko ain't did nothing. Awesome Richards don't even get on the field. Eric Scott don't even get on the field. So, hey, we can get a bunch of players. You're right. We can trade back and get extra pick and get players. But I would prefer to get a premium player that can actually help me. So it just, like, again, I understand the thought process. There's nothing wrong with that. But, it also has to come down to who is there. Who's there? Who is there, and how do I foresee them helping my team? If there's somebody on right there at 24 that the front office think can be a game changer out the gate, I don't believe it would be wise to trade back at that point. But we get down there and it looks iffy, everybody we like is leaving the board, then we can do that. I mean, that man, 50 years old. That tight end, 50 years old. My boy Landlord said, I'm watching him against us. These are things I noticed. He plays downhill, takes great angles, communicating with the defense, still got some sideline to sideline abilities. Okay. And remember, they had a bad defense. He wasn't a bad player. Hold on, West Coast in the building, man. My cousin in the building with me, man. I'm up here running my mouth. I ain't seen my boy. What's up, Wes?
What's up, man? Hold on.
I'm gonna take the music off so you can hear me.
Hold on, let me add these mother suckers. These poop putt motherfuckers.
Yeah, you had it. It's a pair of strings.
Poop putt mother. All right, I'm in this bitch.
Hey, let's get it, man. So, hey,
just got my truck out of the shop. You feel me?
What was wrong with your truck, man?
Huh?
What was wrong with your truck?
Oh, I crashed this motherfucker. Hey, man, I had somewhere to go, man.
People to see, places to be.
Yeah, man. Traffic. Now, I ain't actually crashed it. Somebody crashed me. But, the paperwork say a different story, but you will never believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I got my truck back. I ain't got no registration, so I'm riding dirty. So y'all lift me up in prayer.
Yeah, let's pray. Let's pray for my boy, man.
I'm just going to the crib, though. I'm taking it to the crib, put it in the dang garage, and I will deal with it next week.
I know that's right, man. So, hey, we just sitting here talking about Eric Kendricks flipping and coming to the Dallas Cowboys. So let's talk about a couple things, man. What were your thoughts about Eric Kendricks deciding to come to Dallas? And do you feel like it's too little, too late, or is it the start of the Dallas Cowboys going in the right direction?
I mean, it's never too late. Never too late. Never too late. Do. Nah, it's never too late. Because the season hasn't started yet. So yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna give. Listen to me. I don't believe in like giving people awards for doing their jobs. Like, listen, bro.
Never.
I don't give
Never.
the girl I don't give the girl at Wendy's a tip for taking my order. Like, I don't do that. Like, I don't. You get awards and accolades when you go above and beyond. So Cowboys are just doing their job, bro. Like that. This is Jerry's doing his job. Like, you had a need. Like, regardless of what you like, this had nothing to do with the running back. This had nothing to do with Dak. This had nothing to do with the fact that you needed a middle linebacker, and you needed one, so you went and got one. So I can definitely rock with the Dallas Cowboys in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because you needed one, and you ain't got one, and he's better than what you have, and he's not. I ain't gonna say he's not on the decline because his age would say that he is on the decline, but I mean, he's on the upcline for us. Yeah, you mean?
I mean, listen, he is the best linebacker that the Dallas Cowboys have as of today. The moment that he signs the contract, he is the Dallas Cowboys' best linebacker. And, you know, that says two things. That says he still got a little bit left in the tank. And it said the other people in that linebacking core were awful. Trash. Dumpster juice. Like, were awful. So, yeah. So it says that. And I do agree with you, man. Because, listen, I'm happy that we did something. But I'm still upset that this is only the second signing that the Dallas Cowboys have. Boy, you need a starting left tackle. You need a starting center. You lost your second most productive pass rusher, your third most productive productive pass rusher. You haven't re-signed your starting cornerback. You let your running back walk. You don't have any of the running backs that took carries for you last year on the contract no more. You got a bunch of shit to do, and you made two moves since free agency started. One of which was re-signing a long snapper. So yeah, you're exactly right. I am still on the Dallas Cowboys' ass about getting some stuff done, and they need to be better. But I will say that I am happy that they did get a linebacker. So I ain't gonna hold you. That's all I wanted from free agency was linebackers and defensive tackles. We will figure everything else out.
Yeah, and kiss my ass with that Damon Clark gonna be better last year. That motherfucker was supposed to be better this year. Get the hell out of here with that. He's gonna be better next year. Man, get the hell out of here. Not
Man,
saying that person who said it. I'm just saying that thought. Get that thought out of here, man. Damon Clark was supposed to be better. Everybody's gonna get better the year after year. The next year, no, bro, we need you to be better right now.
and
And
listen,
Damon Clark, it ain't even really about. Listen to me. Our linebacking core, it's not even really about them getting better because getting better means that they're gonna return to what they were. Damon Clark has never been good at the job. So it's like, what if his getting better is what he is? Like, what if that's what he is? Like, what if he is Tito Jackson? Like, some of these motherfuckers is not Michael, bruh. You was not born to be Mike. You know what I'm saying? You Tito. Be Tito.
he
You
said
know what I'm saying?
Oh
Hey, some of
man,
y'all ain't old enough to know what I'm talking about,
hey, and wasn't that wrong
but you know
being
what I
Tito,
mean? Like,
man?
y'all ain't lead seniors, bro. Y'all is not lead seniors. Ain't nobody come to see
Yeah, ain't
you
nobody
on
come to see
your
you,
job, bro.
Otis. But
Yeah,
hey,
literally say that's not your job, bro. Ain't nobody come to see you.
I will say this, man. I will say this. The Dallas Cowboys don't even have a linebacker coach for me to believe the linebackers will get better. Like, who the hell is teaching them how to be linebackers?
Hey, and listen to me. That's what I said too. I said now the Cowboys got a pseudo linebacker coach because Kendrick's probably a better linebacker coach than what the Cowboys got. Because I mean, listen, if even I mean, I'll put it to you like this: like, I just like the fact that the Cowboys. It shows one thing: the Cowboys learn from their mistakes. And I'm gonna tell you this right here for all them Cowboy fans that's trying to tell me because I made a video that said I felt like Dan Quinn used the Dallas Cowboys as kind of like his guinea pig on his little scheme thing that he did. And as soon as he got to Washington, what was the first thing he did? Went and signed the very linebacker we was asking him to sign forever. Now, there's people out there that want to lead me to believe that Dan Quinn didn't have the power to bring in mother freaking damn, they building brand new houses over here. He didn't have the power to bring in Bobby Wagner. I'm like, okay, but he had the power to bring in Keanu Neal though. He had the
Man,
power to bring in goddamn me DeMonte KZ. He had the power.
The only pushback I'll give you is they didn't look at that as a need. You know why? They looked at Leighton Vander Esch like that. I said the only pushback I'll give you is they love their boy Leighton Vander Esch, and bringing him in means he would lose his. Bringing somebody else in means he would lose his job. So that's the only pushback I would give him.
Yeah, but
that's the only pushback.
Think about this though. But think about this. LVE legitimately might retire though. Like, because remember, Stephen Jones.
He needs to protect his. He needs to protect his life.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now: if you're the Dallas Cowboys, you low-key want him to retire because that's the easiest way to get that money off the Bucks. Because I'm pretty sure whatever the Cowboys signed LVE for right now, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't re-sign him for that.
Of course not.
If you're the Cowboys, you're probably how much you supposed to make?
Let me look that up real quick, Kinfolk.
And then I want you to ask
yourself, he already ain't making a lot of money.
But think about this. I want you to ask yourself after you read that number. I want you to be like, yo, if LVE was a free agent, would the Cowboys give him what they're going to give him this year? If the answer is no, they want him to retire.
Ooh.
Because, bro, Eric Kendricks not going to listen to me. Because Eric Kendricks is not going to miss no games. Hey, go back to the big. Put us both on the screen.
What happened?
Put it like where that screen share. Put us both on the screen so you can see us.
Hold on. I got to take the whatchamacallit down. And then there we go.
But tell me how much LV supposed to make this year?
Shit, 4.3.
Oh my God. How much is Kendricks gonna make this year?
They haven't dropped the numbers. I know it's less than that.
So you're gonna tell me?
Listen, them boy didn't want to pay a running back $4 million. I know Kendricks signed.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. If you really look at it, I think the Cowboys want LVE to retire because that's how they get out of that money.
It makes sense for both parties.
Because now and then, think about this: you just basically signed his replacement.
Yeah, you signed his replacement for this year. He take over the role of the middle linebacker. He's an actual middle linebacker. He can wear the green.
And you're not gonna have a 4 million. You're not gonna have LVE playing weak side linebacker. You're not gonna have that. He gonna be injured. He'll be injured by week 3.
And the sad part about it, I think that's Leighton Vander Esch.
It is, but it's not his body's. Listen, LVE is a walking conundrum. You wanna know why? Because his body is best for middle linebacker. Why? Because they don't take on a lot of contact. But his mind is better for weak side linebacker. Why? Because they don't do a lot. You don't gotta do a lot of thinking.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And he was all pro there. Like the last time Leighton Vander Esch was a good linebacker was over there being a weak side.
Yes,
linebacker.
But he was younger too. That's what I'm saying. He don't got that body.
Much younger.
He don't got that body no more. Like he won't make it through a season as a weak side linebacker.
Nah, like you said, probably be like 2-3 games in. He probably be out by week 3.
And it's gonna be his neck because he is gonna be running into tackles, and he is gonna be running into running backs. So he is gonna be his neck, his back, and his neck gonna be stinging and hurting. That's the real reason why LVE is playing middle linebacker right now, because he doesn't have the body to play on the outside. It's too much banging.
Yeah, but I like I said, I'm happy about the move, but I'm not happy with the Dallas Cowboys still. Does that make sense? That makes sense.
I mean, I'm happy with the move too. I mean, I'm happy with the move, but it's not happy enough to make me happy with this team.
Exactly.
Like I'm gonna tell you
that's my exact
if we
point.
still had Tyron Smith and we still had Tyler Biadasz and we were putting him on this team, I would be jumping up and down. Oh my God. But I can't get that effect from this move because we have too many open holes.
Hey, my boy Dro Knows said that's exactly why I'm not interested in Wilson from North Carolina State. Great player, great physical specimen. That man got a laundry list of an injury history. And that's why I want the Dallas Cowboys to stay away from him. Not because he's not good. It's just we don't ever have luck with injured linebackers. We haven't had luck with Damone Clark so far. We haven't had luck with Leighton Vander Esch. And we took a flyer on our boy Jalen Smith. He's not even on the team no more. Right? We waited for him to come back, and he's not even a Dallas Cowboy no more. So, like we haven't really we haven't really even took advantage of any of these guys that we got with these injuries history. They haven't been long-term Cowboys, and if they have been long-term Cowboys, they haven't stayed healthy enough or played well enough for me to care about them.
That's true.
Yeah, Colson is perfect now. Yeah, at least if you get Colson, you'll have a real middle linebacker to teach Colson how to play middle linebacker at the NFL position. Because I like Colson. He just won a national championship with Michigan, so he has pedigree, and he's one of the only true middle linebackers in this year's draft. But, I also believe you just can't ask him to be your starting middle linebacker year one. So if you were to draft Colson in the third round now, pair him with Eric Kendricks, let him learn the ropes from him, I'm fine with that. It makes more sense to draft him now. Because remember, if you didn't have him on this team, he would have to learn middle linebacker from Leighton Vander Esch. And Leighton Vander Esch don't even really know how to play middle linebacker. I think my boy done froze up on me. He said because he was really not that good. I don't know what y'all talking about in the chat. I don't think it's related to what we talking about. Yeah, Wes, you frozen up, my boy. Yeah, they done assassinated Wes. Hold up. I think he's coming back in. Let me see. Okay, we got too many holes. Just because we plug one hole doesn't mean nothing. We are still sinking. Yeah, listen, there's a bunch of holes in the boat, man. We can go through the list of them. Left tackle, center. And remember, I know a lot of people are going to say Tyler Smith can play. I know he can. And I was campaigning for Tyler Smith to play left tackle last year when we were having issues, and they chose not to move him. I'm not counting Tyler Smith as a left tackle until they come out and say he's a left tackle. They do stupid stuff all the time that I don't agree with. Right? So there might be the possibility of them being stubborn and not moving Tyler Smith to the left tackle position. So I'm counting left tackle as a whole until they tell me it's official that they're going to put Tyler Smith there. So you got a hole at left tackle. You got a hole at center. You got a hole at both running back spots. You got a hole at cornerback 2. You got a hole at slot corner. You got a hole at defensive tackle because Neville Gallimore signed with he signed with the Miami Dolphins, and you haven't re-signed Jonathan Hankins. You got a hole at defensive end because you lost your second and third most productive pass rushers. So I'm telling you, the Dallas Cowboys got a ton of things that they got to fix still. So this is something positive, but at the same time, man, like I'm not moved. I'm happy they did something, but I'm not moved. And we still got to demand more from them. So I thought Gunther was our linebacker coach. He has a different title. He has a history of being a linebacker coach, but he has a different title. The Mick Curley boy is still technically the linebacker coach, but I'm sure that Gunther is going to try to help in some capacity with that. At least I would hope so. And McMichael hurt. He's a Hall of Famer. Chances by going into the what was it? Oh, it said Becton. I wouldn't mind getting Becton. So I'm happy about the signing, but we still got some holes to fill. We got a bunch of holes to fill, man. There are a bunch of holes to fill for the Dallas Cowboys. Y'all ain't lied. Y'all ain't said nothing wrong. And that's my thing. I know I overlooked it earlier, but somebody said too late. We're only 3 days in. We're only 3 days in, but most of the people that could help the Dallas Cowboys are off the board. Most of the defensive tackles are gone. Most of the linebackers, we had to convince Eric Kendricks not to sign with the 49ers to get him. Most of the linebackers had already decided to go somewhere else. Right? They had already decided they already had picked the team. That most of the people that we needed to help this team have already signed with different teams already. That's why I asked, was it too late? The Dallas Cowboys are going to have to get real creative with their scouting and everything else to find people to fill these holes, man. Hold on. Cuz trying to come back in. Yeah, they listen. The Dallas Cowboys are currently trying to sell us on Eric Kendricks. They're trying to sell us on AJ Dillon. They're trying to sell us on not top guys to come in and be a difference for us. When teams are in our division building super teams. They're in our division building super teams. Like hell, I think the Philadelphia Eagles just signed Captain America. They got the damn Avengers over there. So that's why I'm saying, man, like these other teams that we're competing against, we got to beat to get a championship. They're getting better. I know it's only on paper right now, but they're getting better than what we are. We have holes that we have not filled, and they got everything up. They got everything sold up. So I don't know, man. I'm going to see what they do. Yeah, I said on paper, you got to line it up and play them boys. But at the same token, I don't feel good about the current state of our team. I don't feel like our team is really great right now with what we're missing and and the unknowns that we have. He said, listen, at this point, he said, I'd rather see Zeke back than AJ Dillon. Hey, I don't even know how the contract shit work with Zeke. They owe him money this year. I don't know what it would look like to sign him to a contract. I'd be lying if I said that I did. I know a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of different things, but I don't know that. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know that. I don't know how that works. But I think Wes is back and moving. All right, yeah, Cuz is back and moving. We should be good now. Say something, bro.
Say something, bro.
Already. We back in full effect, man. Back in full effect.
Yeah,
but
man.
This is the thing, though. You know why I asked if it was too late earlier, man? Like, there's a bunch of people that weren't even like big name free agents. I thought the Dallas Cowboys could sign, and they got new homes, man. Even with the Eric Kendricks signing, we had to convince this man not to sign with a team he had already signed with to come to play in Dallas. So that's why I asked that question. Like, yeah, like it's technically not too late because the season ain't started. But I also don't know who the hell we gonna sign at this point.
I know we got Kendricks. But I mean, Kendricks is our Gilmore signing of last year. You know what I'm saying? So I would expect a name like that to be on the offense now. You know what I'm saying? I would.
So who you thinking about, like a Tyler Boyd or something?
I ain't gonna say he's gonna put no damn names on that now. I ain't gonna say all that now. I don't know that. But I mean, to be honest with you, you know a signing that the Cowboys could do right now that would like impress me is if they go out there and get this guy. There's this left tackle out there, man. Has a little injury history, but I think you can get him on a good deal, bro. His name is Tyron Smith, bro. If they could go get this guy named Tyron Smith and get him signed, with us losing our starting center, bro, I think that would be pretty dope. Like, imagine if you heard that the Dallas Cowboys signed a second-team All-Pro just last year. I'm just last year.
It would be a wonderful thing.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, just imagine if you found out that the Cowboys re-signed Tyron Smith right now. Like, bro, he's an All-Pro. He's younger than Kendricks. And this is the thing.
The Packers left tackle body is tore up. Like, he is literally coming back from injury. He may not play again.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm just playing when it comes to Tyron Smith because I think Tyron Smith. It's crazy because I low key, I think he's gonna have a market. We're gonna see though. We're gonna see. It remains.
He gonna have man. How an All-Pro left tackle ain't gonna have a market? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, Bobby Wagner is a linebacker, and he's damn near 35 years old, and he got damn near $9 million on a contract. You don't think a team will be willing to give an All-Pro left tackle in a passing league a contract?
And it's crazy too because Bobby Wagner's just a mercenary now, bruh. Like this, bruh. Listen, he's just a mercenary now. Like he's just a soldier without a home now, bruh. Bobby Wagner, take your ass home, bruh. Like, don't you like, bro? This dude signed with the Commanders, bro. That's how you know he just Bobby ain't tripping, bro. That's how I know there's no bro. If the Cowboys would have just kind of gave him a deal that he liked, he would have came to Dallas. Because who in the hell wants to go to the Commanders, bro?
I'm telling you, man. That's why I feel like they played with that man.
And you know the Commanders aren't even a playoff team. And think about this, bro. He knows they're not a playoff team. He willingly signed with them, and he knows they're not a playoff team, bro. Listen, the Eagles are in front of them, and the Cowboys are in front of them. And they don't have a quarterback. Bro, he literally went over there. This is a Dan Quinn, you're my dog. I'm going to finish my career out with you. I'm going to look out for you. And you're going to pay me.
Yeah, real quick. Shout out to my boy, What 113 for the $4.99 for your mind. My boy said maybe the Jones EBT card refills on the 15th, then we can buy free agents. Hey, man, chill. Chill, dog. But, hey, I ain't gonna hold you though, Wes. Them boys been out there spending. Listen, they were a team with some of the most salary cap in the NFL this year, and they out there spending like it. They are here to sign everybody and their mama. I saw they signed your ass earlier. I'm like, damn, Weston went to Washington too. Like shit.
Yeah, and
no, for real, like
Dan Quinn got full control over there too, man. Because Dan didn't made more moves in 2 days than Washington did in probably forever.
10 years. I was like, I ain't seen this many moves, and they're quality moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we were down on Tyler Biadasz, but he's a better center than what they had.
Facts.
They went and got Dante Fowler.
Listen, listen to me. They haven't done any one thing that any Washington fan would question.
No, there's nothing questionable that happened.
The Cowboys have done a bunch of questionable. Think about this. The Cowboys have done a bunch of questionable things.
Man. And listen, the most questionable thing was not being readily available to start free agency. Them fools up there at South by Southwest talking about their history with Nike and shit. Nobody gives a damn about that.
And you know what that also means? That also means that before free agency started, the Cowboys already knew the players that they wanted, who they were gonna look at.
Oh, they get on my nerves.
You know that means. You know what I mean?
Man, I hate the Cowboys sometimes.
Think about this, bro. That they go into free agency. They go into free agency already with predetermined notions, no matter who's available, bro. You're supposed to go into free agency like a freaking a dude from the hood that just found a blank. Someone you know. Listen, ain't nobody ever did this, but you know them dudes in the hood. They accidentally find your debit card. Yeah, I mean that's how they supposed to be.
Shit.
That's how you supposed to be.
Man.
You're supposed to look at your phone and be like, man, I know some ghetto girl stole my debit card. Why? Because I got $50 worth of charges at TG's.
Man. Let me pull up Washington's free agency real quick. This is very interesting. I'm trying to see what the hell they done did. All right, so they re-signed Jamison Crowder. They got Bobby Wagner. Jeremy Reese. I bet you J-Ron Curse be back. They did sign Jeremy Chin, who was a safety, defensive rookie of the year, runner-up in 2020. Let's see. They got their own long snapper, Dante Fowler Jr. You know, he sounds like somebody that can really help a team. Let's see who else. They went and got defensive end Khalil Farrell from the 49ers. They signed a guard. Oh, they signed the Chiefs guards. He a damn good guard. Nick Allegretti, multiple time Super Bowl champion. They signed him. They signed the kicker Brandon McManus. Let's see who else they done signed. Austin Eckler. And listen, he's better than any running back that we have. You know, he wasn't the first dude on my list, but he's better. Frankie Louvu is a good linebacker. They went and got let's see who else they get. Tyler Badass, Dorrance Armstrong. They done remade the Cowboys. Oh, and they got Zach Ertz, tight end.
And what draft pick do they have? What draft pick do they have?
Number 2.
Oh my! And they did all that with the number 2 pick still.
And they still got number 2
So think
pick.
about this: if they get a quarterback, if they get a quarterback who's worth a damn,
they're gonna be good.
They're gonna be good, bro.
I can't hold you.
The division is gonna be lit this year, bro.
They already got Jahan Dotson. They got Scary Terry. They got.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here: the games between us and the Cowboys are gonna be different on because between us and them is just simple. Because, bro, Washington has so many changes to their team right now, bro. You have to throw all the old film out.
Yeah, there ain't nobody over there except for some of the skill position guys, and they're in a different offense. They got old buddy from college. What's his name? Y'all know what the hell I'm talking about. Was it Lincoln Riley? Shout out to my boy Dro Knows for the $4.99 for your mind. He said, dead ass, we're going to be fighting for the second place in the division in a wild card spot. This team giving up on 24 and preparing for 25. I hope that's not the case, but hey, until they do something that says the opposite, that's going to be the reality. Because you can't go to war with this shit. These folks out here getting weapons of mass destruction, and the Dallas Cowboys still got a starter pistol.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest.
They can blow up countries.
And I'm gonna tell you this right here: that next year's draft class, Shedeur is the only one in there worth getting.
On my mama.
And that's the real reason. That's the real reason why Shedeur ain't coming out this year. Shedeur gonna be the best quarterback in that draft. It ain't even gonna be close.
Easily. And listen, if the Dallas Cowboys get Shedeur, y'all gonna hate him. Because he's not no company man. That man been rich his whole life. His daddy is Deion Sanders.
Facts.
He's loud.
I'm going to keep it real with you. Jerry will not draft Deion Sanders' son because he is not going to want to deal with Deion Sanders.
He ain't going to want to deal with Shedeur.
Think about this. Think about this, bro. Stephen Jones didn't even want Deion Sanders.
Yeah, Stephen Jones didn't want Deion.
Steven's not going to draft him, bro. Stevens.
Thank y'all. It was Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, they wouldn't draft Shedeur.
Yeah, they wouldn't draft
him. They wouldn't.
And even if he's the best quarterback available, they wouldn't
draft him. They wouldn't draft him because Steven did not want Jerry to sign. That's documented that Steven did not want the Dallas Cowboys to sign Deion Sanders. Said it was too much. He said it was too much money.
Mm-hmm. What was actually one of the best signings the Dallas Cowboys ever made because you made the 49ers weaker, you got better, helped prepare you to your last Super Bowl championship. And the dope part about it, Deion Sanders stayed around for multiple years after the Dallas Cowboys sucked. And he was one of your main draws to even go to games at that point. Deion Sanders was a real one for what he
played for the Cowboys. How many years?
Being honest.
How many years he played for us?
Man. Yeah, he played for the Dallas Cowboys for a little second. Let me see.
Because people try to make it seem like he only played 2 years with the Cowboys, but he didn't. Matter of fact,
Sanders played way
longer. The Cowboys was one of his. Atlanta and Dallas was his 2 longest stints, right?
Something like that.
Because he played for Atlanta for 4 years, right?
95, 96, 97, 98. He played for Dallas for 5 years, bro.
So then, and he only played for Atlanta 4, right?
I think his rookie deal, yeah. Let me double check that. Let me pull that shit back up. But he played in Dallas for 5 seasons, bro.
So he might have been a Cowboy.
He didn't go to.
He might have been a Cowboy longer than he was anything else.
89, 90, 91, 92. So he played in Atlanta for 5 years.
Okay.
And he only played for the 49ers for a single season. People be forgetting that.
So he was a Cowboy. So Deion Sanders is just as much as a Cowboy as he is an Atlanta Falcon. And to be honest with you, Deion Sanders is actually more of a Dallas Cowboy than anything because his greatest success comes – if you think of Deion Sanders, the Super Bowl champion, it's the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, you don't even think of Deion Sanders as a 49ers, really.
The only thing you think about Deion Sanders, the 49ers, is the shoes. That's it. The shoes is the only thing that makes you remember that Deion was in San Francisco. But you know them TDs, them new Deons that everybody's rocking. He was a Cowboy when he was rocking those, and they was blue and white.
Oh, they hard. They bring them back every other year. they always bring them all back. He said it was a 7-year deal, but only played 5 years. Yeah, they signed him to a death row contract. But that what you used to do back in the day. Folks didn't sign 4-year deals like that. Like you came and you played for a long time.
But you got to remember, man, back then them dudes were poverty, bro. Them dudes was coming from poverty. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get a 7-year, 8-year deal. That means you got a check coming in for the next 8 years. So they was willing to take that. Now these dudes are coming into so much money before they can even get to the NFL.
Mm-hmm. And hey, listen, Deion didn't just play corner for the Dallas Cowboys. Wide receiver, kick returner. That nigga, Deion did everything for the Dallas Cowboys, and he was doing it after we were the Dallas Cowboys. We weren't even successful the last 4 years that Deion Sanders was here.
Yeah, I gotta take it. Give me 1 second.
We weren't even successful. Take your time, bro. Yeah, like Jerry. As a matter of fact, Jerry wrong for not having Deion Sanders in the damn Ring of Honor.
That's just crazy, too.
Like Deion Sanders is Deion Sanders. He should have been in the Ring of Honor off the strength alone.
Listen, if you played for the Dallas Cowboys and you're a current Hall of Famer, your ass should be in the Ring of Honor. How can you make the Hall of Fame and not make the Ring of Honor? Come on, Jerry. Knock it off.
How can you help a team win a Super Bowl and not be in the Ring of Honor? Like, you put your best players in the Ring of Honor. Deion Sanders the best corner we ever had. I'm sorry to anybody else. You know, I'm sorry to Night Train and everybody else. You don't help a team win a Super Bowl and not get into their Ring of Honor. That's crazy. You one of the best players on that defense. One of the best players that ever played for the Dallas Cowboys. And he ain't in. Jerry Jones wrong for that shit. But hey, he went to college with Jimmy Johnson, and it took him to Daniel being on his deathbed to put that man in the Ring of Honor. So that's just how Jerry is. He said, "Yeah, Caleb Williams made $10 million 2 years in NIL. Yeah, he ain't sweating about no money." And hey, Devon, you are correct. We said that before you came in here. If the Washington Commanders get good quarterback play, they will be a great team. Like they will be a good team. They got too many pieces and they got too many good coaches and good football minds over there.
What boss man fat?
Who catches? Yeah, what boss man fat do?
Hey, boss man fat got a Super Bowl ring, so.
Yeah. Practice squad players get rings.
Sure do. And they get paychecks.
Oh my mama. Hey, you don't think I wouldn't sign up to be a practice squad player?
Hell yeah. Hey, to be honest with you, bro, like, I know folks be capping on practice squad players, but bruh, being on a practice squad ain't as easy as it used to be, bruh, because now you can put veterans on the practice squad. So practice squad is legit now. Like that, the practice squad is really like your stash away bench. Because it really is. You know what I mean? Because we don't use our practice squad for practice players. We use our practice squad for players that we're trying to hide from the NFL.
Mm-hmm. And then you got to think about it.
Because it's technically, it's not a roster.
Is now.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
No, you good, cuz. All I was saying is, as good as the USFL has been, and all the players that we get from there, got an all-pro kicker from there, a Pro Bowl returner. Like shit, you can go put some USFL players on that practice squad after their season over with, not think nothing of it.
Yep, because I mean, think about this, like, you know, a practice squad, it's not a 53-man roster, but you can't. The practice squad is not unlimited. You can only have a certain amount of numbers of those players.
Is it like 12, 15, something like that?
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm going to tell you, in Dallas, it might be different for other teams, but if you're on the Dallas Cowboys practice squad, they have a plan for you.
I believe it. Because, hell, Tony Romo was a practice squad quarterback for years. People forget about that. Went from practice squad to being the dude. So, hey, if you are on the practice squad, you do have a shot in Dallas.
Facts.
It might take somebody getting hurt, but they do see something in you, bro. They see something in you. Said, yeah, that's 6 figures to be on the practice squad. I'm down.
That's 6 figures. Oh, yeah.
He said, my boy said the boss man pick should have been Nick Bolton. That would have changed. That would have changed everybody's trajectory. It would have changed ours and the Chiefs if we got Nick Bolton.
I mean, think about this. You could have just, but you also could have just also kept. I can't even say the boy Chadarius Ward. You had Kadarius. What's the boy named Chadarius Ward? You had him.
You said it.
Chadarius Ward.
Yeah, they call him Mooney. He call himself Mooney now. Mooney Ward.
Mooney Ward. Okay, well, think about this. That dude was ranked the 4th best corner in all of football, and you telling me he couldn't make your team 2 years ago? That dude signed a football. About 4 years ago. But think about this. This dude signed a jersey for me. Like, he just randomly. I didn't even know who the dude was. I knew he was a Dallas Cowboy because he was
still got it?
Huh? It wasn't his jersey. It was a Dak Prescott jersey. Bro, ain't nobody know who the hell he was to have his jersey at training camp. Get the hell out of here.
And now he is an all-pro corner, considered one of the best man-to-man corners in the National Football League. And we traded him away for a backup offensive lineman that never played for us.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you,
my boy said that Turp the worst returner in NFL history with the 199.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this right here.
The worst returner in NFL history.
We need to do a list of just bad Cowboy. Like Amari Cooper would be on there. The Amari Cooper trade, we traded him away for 5th round pick, did nothing. We traded away Kadarius Ward, who ended up being an all-pro corner, got nothing in return. Like, that's what I keep saying, bro. Like, Cowboys are living under this allure of being great a long time ago, bro. We're average at best with everybody else, bro. We're not going to sit up here and tell me we're better at picking players than the San Francisco 49ers. I do not believe it, bro. Just think about this. The 49ers, they drafted a safety and said, you know what? We're going to put you at linebacker. And you know what that linebacker became? The best linebacker in football. That's what happened. This dude invite me to a show and then dip. Like this dude, my cousin literally invited me to his show and then dip. But yeah, man, what's up with you, man? This is your boy West Coast. I was on a show with my cousin. I think he'd be right back. And you know what I'm saying? I'm cruising on my way to Ontario, California. But yo, man, I appreciate everybody that's watching, man. But yeah, man, Cowboys make moves. They be out here making moves, but at the same time, man, sometimes you make moves a little late. I like this Kendrick move, so I'm not gonna piss on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it is definitely a move that we needed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna play a who's who of NFL running backs this year. You know what I'm saying? You play every good running back except for freaking Josh Jacobs, but everybody else under that you play this year. So the Cowboys, if you want to be better than what you were, you definitely have to be able to stop the run in 2024. But yo, man, I've been on here for about an hour. I don't know what the hell happened to my cousin. I'm gonna cuss his ass out when I see him. I love his ass though, crazy ass. Like leave me on here. But hey, man, I love y'all. I'm about to get on to where I need to get on, and y'all already know what it is. Never look down to stars up. Peace.